Alemany Sanchez. I'm originally from Spain and I'm playing professional soccer in Mexico. What I love the most about soccer is just that I enjoy every time that I get there because I don't think about anything, just playing and just doing my best all the time.
How did you become a professional soccer player, especially in Mexico?
So, it's a long story, but after I finished college in Long Beach, I started playing beach soccer because of the COVID. So my coach, Brian, helped me to find a team in Mexico. He spoke with someone in Mexico and they both helped me to that because I wanted to keep playing soccer and I don't know, I'm a type of person that I'm super disciplined and focused and I just didn't want to just play beach soccer and have fun. I wanted something better in the sense of like you gotta commit more to things, you know? So that's why I got the opportunity and I think I'm taking it the best way possible.
What do you think makes soccer the best sport in the world?
To me, honestly, I don't know, it's just like a game where you play with different people, you know? And I've never imagined that I could play with like international people, with, I don't know, people that were from other countries, you know? Like, I'm super thankful to know people that nowadays they are my friends and they're from Brazil, they're from, I don't know, different areas where I could never imagine that, you know? Mexico as well. So I feel like that's one of the best things to meet, the people that you get to know and meet and have forever, you know?
Who is your favorite player and why?
Here in the States?
Just
Or in general? Well, honestly, my favorite player has always been Victor Valdez, which is he was a goalkeeper from Barcelona. But right now, I just watch a lot of like, I don't know, like Mexico because I'm there, so I can learn more about the culture and how people deal with all the situations, you know. So I would say, I don't know, the goalkeeper, his name is Malagon. Well, that's his last name. I think his first name is Angel Luis. He just got recruited to play for America, and he's really young. I don't know if he's young, and I feel like he's gonna be one of the best goalkeepers in the world pretty soon. I feel like he's really consistent in what he does, and I don't know, I think he came from nothing, and he just all the time is just going to a better level, you know, not just as a person, but as a player too.
Who is your biggest rival when you play and why?
Being honest with you, I feel like everyone is a rival, you know, like in the sense of like you cannot just think about the game, like about the name of the team. You just gotta play against someone that is gonna make you like overcome all the challenges, you know? I don't feel like I have specific person or specific people. It's just like every day is a competition. And just besides that, it's just yourself. Like that's my rival. My rival is myself. To make me better, to like not make the same mistakes that I always make. As I said before, I feel like every team is someone that you just need to face. You need to overcome your challenges and everything. But my biggest rival is me, myself. I feel like because I don't want to keep doing the same mistakes. I just want to improve every day and make sure that I'm better at what I'm doing.
What do you think sets your team apart from the other teams in the league?
Like what makes us different, you mean? I think like the hunger and like how hard we work every day. I feel like all my teammates, we work just to get better all the time. Just like we're not comfortable, you know. We try new things. We try to be better than before, you know. And I feel like that's one of the huge differences. Maybe before we couldn't see it. Like when we played, we didn't play really well, but the willingness to do that has always been there, and I feel like that's one of the most important things.
Do you have any pre-game meals that you have?
Before the game, my 3 meals are just always eating a little bit of pasta and chicken, you know, nothing too heavy because also I get like excited and nervous, so I don't want to get my stomach full. And then when I just get to the locker room, I just eat some fruit and that's it.
What do you think is the most important quality for a successful soccer player like yourself?
In order to be successful and just like be consistent with your work and make sure that it goes well, you need to be like super disciplined, have your ideas like clear, know what you want, fight for your dreams every day, just be consistent, you know. I feel like having the willingness and the attitude to just be better every day and be hungry, it makes a huge difference. If you want it but you don't fight for it, then just don't complain that you don't get it, you know? It's a thing of every day. It's like life, right? Like if you want to achieve your goals, you're just gonna fight every single day because it makes a difference. Then if you just don't expect to something great happen, it's not gonna happen.
So what has been the difficult part of your journey in becoming a professional soccer player?
I think my difficult thing has been just sometimes you just feel alone, you know? Just you don't have the family, you don't have people that has always been supporting you. These people somehow disappear and they just kept going with their dreams and their journey. And you realize in life that no matter what, no matter where you go, you're just by yourself, always. So I've learned and I'm learning still, and I'm gonna keep learning for sure how to like be good with myself, that I don't need no one in order to just keep going, you know?
The accomplishment that you've been so proud of and the most
In soccer overall,
yeah.
I feel like going with the national team has been one of the best like achievements. Going to the World Cup as well. I've experienced going there. I went to Costa Rica when I was 16. That was 2014. Also Euro Cup as well. And I don't know, I feel like all the moments are special somehow. Because I've been to different places, and especially who you are with in those moments makes a difference too.
Playing in a national team and playing in a club team, how is the environment different, and how do you prepare yourself for both games?
The way that we prepare ourselves in the national team is super professional. You cannot you just watch every single detail in everything, right? All the time. Now, in a club, it's the same exact thing, just that you just are with your teammates that you know forever, that you just spend more time with. It's different, but it's still professional, so you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Has there been any teams that you feel like inspire you or you look up to whenever you have those kind of games?
A team that really inspired me in 2014 was Japan. When I was in the World Cup, I remember I was in the bench, and that was the final. We lost against Japan, and I promise you, I think they were perfect how they were playing. Also, when I was seeing them at the hotel, focus and everything, they were super respectful. I feel like Japan is like a place that I look up to.
What are some of the obstacles that you feel like you've overcome as a player in your career?
I feel like it's more like the mindset. What is the hardest thing to deal with in my career? Just for the fact that in my position you have a lot of responsibility. I'm not saying the other ones, they don't have responsibility, but unfortunately behind me I have a net. So I gotta make sure that all the decisions that I make, they are simple and correct.
Important, yeah. Do you have a favorite teammate?
Teammate?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Honestly, my rival, my goalkeeper, the other goalkeeper. Well, not my rival, let's say, but I don't know, I have never felt that comfortable with someone next to me. She's the other goalkeeper too. She inspires me to be better. She pushes me to be better, and I do the same for her. That's what we say. We don't compete with each other. Oh, I wish something happens to you so you don't play or stay, right? No, the opposite. Like I push her to be her best, and she pushed me to be my best. And I feel like that's super like important. Like sometimes I wake up and I see a message of her, hey, good morning, I'll see you later, kick ass, something like that, and she sends me a quote, inspirational quote. Same as me, I do same exact thing, and I don't know, it's just, this person has been, her name is Karen, this person has been really like important to me. Also, she has helped me throughout other stuff that I dealt with when I left California. And I don't know, I feel like she's gonna be a person, and she's a person that is gonna be with me forever, you know?
Are there some of the things that you do differently now that you're an experienced pro player that you never used to do as just a regular player?
Honestly, I have always been the same person, and I feel like everything that I did in the past, it was correct, which means like if we have to be in soccer practice at 3 p.m., I'm there an hour and a half before, not just 30 minutes, just for the fact that I like to put in extra work, I like to have my time there with my teammates. I don't know, I feel like it's important to just do extra stuff always, no matter what, and make a difference, no? So for me, everything has been going better in the sense of like, eat better, sleep your hours, don't do things that you won't regret after, all that stuff. So what I was doing before, I just made it better now.
How does your team deal with a loss, and how do you deal with a loss? So you can start with the team, or you can start with yourself.
So when we lose, my team just works harder than before, right? Like they just don't stay quiet without doing anything. Just the opposite. They just work harder. They want it. They want to win, so they show and prove in training that we can do it, right? Every game is different, and what matters is the effort that you put, the attitude, and how you deal with that, you know? Now, on my behalf, after the game ends, literally, like, I cannot sleep, like, whether we win or not. I have so much, like, adrenaline, and it's hard for me to, like, just relax. So if we lose, I'm just, like, thinking about everything. I even watch the games after all the games. I watch myself, and I'm like, okay, I could have done this better, or this is good but can be better, right? So I watch it no matter the time it is, and then the following day I start from zero, and I just get the things that I was missing and I could have done better to make it better the following day.